Hi guys, this is the Galestrom with Galestrom Games, and we're gonna play some Dark Souls. So, I think today we're gonna be doing a Faith build. We're gonna be Sunbro actually, which I think will be really fun. I've done a Faith build before, privately of course, and it's a lot of fun to do to sort of help people out. And Lightning Spear is one of my favorite spells in this entire freaking game. So let's get started. So we're gonna go new game. And what we're going to do is we're just going to name him Sunbroius Maxim. No, just Sunbro. Okay. Then next, we're going to make him male. Because we're going to do a Faith build, I'm going to do a Faith Dex. I'm going to make him a cleric to start off with because that mace is ungodly. Also, I want to make sure I start off with the heal miracle. So we're also going to get the master key. We're going to make him, I don't know, slim. Face, I'm not a fan of the commoner face. Instead, I'm going to make him a store noble. Hair. A lot of people go for the bobbed haircut for clerics because it looks more Friar Tuck-esque. I normally go for the ponytail just because I think it looks more fantasy-like, or maybe even the, what was it? What was the other one I like? God, they're all really bad. Let's just go ponytail. Killer, black hair. He's a younger guy. Yeah, a younger guy. So, we're gonna go start this out. Now I'll be quiet while this goes.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire,
Their intro video.
and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark.
A lot of duality here.
Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
And there you have it. Yeah, so we're going to start off in the Undead Asylum. The Undead Asylum is a prison for all undead. Now, whether that's for people to not get in the way of people's plans for Lordran, which is where we're going to be, or maybe it's just where they go.
And in this land,
We'll see.
the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Or not pretty. Such a pretty lady. Oh, hello. Okay, and here we are. Let's go at it. So, we're in the Undead Asylum. Like I'd said previously, there is some questioning whether the Undead Asylum is the stray demon asshole. But yeah, there's some questioning whether people are held here to prevent them from sort of following their own destiny, or whether they're just sort of placed there, you know, willy-nilly for no reason whatsoever. I just see later there's a little bit of lore behind why why the Undead Asylum is an important starting place for the Chosen Undead, which is your character. Well, you know, everyone's character is the Chosen Undead. Or we'll call it the protagonist in this case, or antagonist, depending on how you feel about it. Okay, so we're gonna go through this door and no. Oh God! Yeah, you just want to run to the left here and try and get away. The door will close behind you, because he will wreck your shit. Now, you can't get his weapon, but you've got to kill him before going through that gate. It's a pretty good mace to get early on, but it still requires 50 strength to use, so it's not really the best thing to use at this point. I also actually forgot that the East-West shield, the starting shield of the Cleric, was a 100% block shield. That's actually pretty nice. I was planning actually to try and farm the Balder shield because it's got such nice stability. Even the Hollow Warrior shield is nice. Yeah, just gonna smash fucking base. There we go. Okay, base equals smash. Alright, so now we're just gonna keep going here, go up here. Hey buddy, what's going on? And we're gonna talk over here.
Oh, you. You're no Hollow. Thank goodness. I'm
just
done for.
Just over here dance while you're talking, Door.
I'll die soon.
Worry about me, man.
Then
Boop.
lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the Undead Asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, The fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Alright.
Oh, and this.
And we got the key from him.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. And thank you.
So, basically what he's telling us there is, if you're an undead, if you were to leave the undead asylum, you are able to then start your path to find out what the undead need to do to help Lordran, essentially. So, first, escape the undead asylum. Great. Second, ring the bells of awakening. Those will take you to the next step, which is finding out what the fate of the undead is. I'm never this good at parrying. Come on, maybe again. Damn, 3-3 right now. Alright. Fuck. And backstab. Now I'm not 100% sure if the mace I have can do a double hit on the Asylum Demon. It's actually equip. Okay. Talisman. Okay. We're just gonna traverse. I fucked that up so bad. Nestus, go back in. Okay. Well, that was my bad. I messed up that punch attack. But that's what happens. Maybe. So, what was I saying? Yeah, so once we get to Lordran, we're going to go ring the Bells of Awakening, and we're going to try and figure out what exactly is happening in Lordran, what we can do to help people out, because we're badasses, right? You goddamn right. Okay, so we're just going to go up these stairs here. Oh, a little note. If you play Demon Souls, you will know that
You give me
these crows will give us something
Give me
if we drop
soft.
items. However, we have to get them something warm and soft first. Before we can drop anything, like get any Twinkling Titanite or anything like that, we have to give them something first. That something is rubbish. To the best of my knowledge, you can only get rubbish in one place, and it is a 100% drop, so that's kind of nice.
In the ancient legends, it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Lordran. I love this. There's the first bow we have to go ring, up in the left there. Dead Parish. I'm actually a huge fan of the symbolism in the Souls games. From what I understand, From Software is a huge fan of Norse mythology, so it makes sense that they would use a crow to deliver you. If you're not familiar with Norse mythology, Odin, king of the gods, has 2 ravens upon his shoulders at all times. I forget their names though, which is terrible of me. But they stand for, I think, fate and magic. And Velka, if I'm not mistaken, is the goddess of fate in the Souls world. So, there's some people questioning whether or not the crow that brings you here is Velka, and if it is, why did she bring you here? Just something to think about. However, we're gonna go and rest this bonfire. Just real quick, get my Estus back. 10. Actually, we're gonna go and we're gonna do some runs real quick. We're actually gonna boost our faith up to 17 because we're gonna get the earliest faith weapon we can. But before we do that, we're gonna go talk to Petrus of Astora.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of
Thorland, not Astora.
Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Notice how he has the Morning Star.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance. But I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Basically saying, no hard feelings, I didn't mean to say you're a piece of shit, but you are, so just sort of keep your distance from me, please.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
You want to say yes? Once you do this, he'll let you enter the Way of the White, which is a co-op covenant. It's the first one you could find, well, relatively speaking. And he'll also show you miracles and give you a gesture. So
Very well.
Yes.
Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Okay. Because I'm already in the Way of the White, because I started as a cleric.
Now let me share my miracle. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
That's cool, man. Give me that shrug. So it's a good amount of miracles. They're kind of expensive. Once his compatriots come by and you do their quest, one of his compatriots sells it a lot cheaper, but heal for 4,000. See guidance, I mean, it's good, I guess. You can see more notes on the ground. Okay. Good for new players, maybe. Force, I'm probably gonna end up getting Force, just so I can knock people back a little bit. Homeward is going to be, yes, I'm gonna be getting Homeward for sure, because I want free Homeward bones. Great Heal Excerpt. Yeah, it's just super heal. I think it heals like 8 times your magic adjusted
the effectiveness of the
it's not as good as heal, to be honest. I mean, it takes up 1 slot and you only get 1 use out of it. It's good. I mean, I guess I would greatly prefer to have more uses, which is why I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get more heal. Homeward bones in this chest. This one, I think it's Morningstar. Morningstar and a talisman. So if you didn't start as a cleric, this is where you get your first talisman. It's got the lowest magic adjust, so it's good for starting. So you definitely want to go ahead and try and figure out where everything else is, where other ones are anyway. Cracked red eye orbs. That's kind of interesting because if we look at the detail on it, it says the cracked red eye orb allows players to temporarily imitate this ability, normally limited to of the dark race of Kath. This is a stash of Petrus. I mean, it's right below where he is, easily accessible for him. And you've got weapons and talisman, some homeward bones, and something limited only to dark wraiths. Kind of makes me feel like he's not all he says he is. Then some Void's talismans, which prevent Estus healing, which is really good. Okay, so we're actually going to be using the Morning Star, because I would love me to have bleed effect. going to need the spear right now, or the, I do want those souls though. That soul, I'm just gonna, oh Jesus, oh God. Yeah, be careful of those skeletons, man, they will fuck your shit up. Jump, and then roll, and then the rest of the bonfire. So, resting at the bonfire will reset all of your enemies, except a couple few, mainly the non-respawning ones. We're talking Black Knights, we're talking Toxic Dark Blowers, stuff like that. So we have 191 souls. I'm really not going to be too butthurt if I lose them. So, for new players, this is really good. This is really important. I know that a lot of people sort of are questioning, well, how do I get a good weapon? How do I get more Estus flasks, or better Estus flasks? We're actually doing an early Catacombs run, which is how we get the weapon we're going to use. If we're going Dense Faith, we're going to make a Divine or Occult Great Scythe, because I'm a huge fan of the Great Scythe. I think it's a really great weapon. First, we're going to go get an Firekeeper Soul, which will allow us to have more powerful Estus flasks. Just real quick. Yep. Give me that shit. Okay. Trader's Curses. This is New Londo. This is a really fucking dangerous place. If you just follow where I'm going, you head over the bridge here. Don't worry about the enemies here. They will fucking murder you. Look at their arms. I just want to give you a little bit of a... Okay, run. Jump. And grab the Firekeeper Soul, and then kill yourself. So, 101 souls gone. Not too worried about it. That's why we don't pop any souls when we first get in here. That's why we don't pop any humanity. Because we're going to do this a couple of times. Actually, one more time. So we can get our shield and our sword that has a faith scaling. Just gonna put down there. Be careful in here. There is a setting. Let me show you where it is. In your options. Camera auto wall recovery. If you turn that off, you won't have an issue here. You see how I can sort of see past the pillars? If I turn that back on. Let's see if it does it. Yeah, see how it just sort of changes the camera for you? I'm not a fan of that, and in some areas of the game it can really fuck you up, so I just leave that off entirely. Oh, I should have set it back up. Yeah. Terrible character. Terrible. Okay, so we're gonna wait for that to come back up. In the meantime, the next area we're going to go to is in the Valley of Drakes. You do need the Master Key for this one, so if you didn't grab it as your starting gift, or if you know, for whatever reason, forget that you need it, you're going to want to grab it for this area. I don't believe you can grab it anywhere in the game. It's only available as a starting gift, or if you are starting as the Thief class. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here. We're going to go through the store. See, use Master Key. Grab this soul item right here. Large soul of a Nameless Soldier, which is really great. I think it's like 1,000 souls or something. But it's good for us right now. So, this is Blighttown. Don't go there. Don't go there quite yet. We will be going the back way through Blighttown when we start. It's going to be really great for us because it's going to be a lot easier and a lot less hassle. I don't like going through the front end of Blighttown. I did it a couple times before and it fucking sucks. Whatever people say, Blighttown sucks, it's terrible. They're not lying to you. They're really not. It's the worst fucking thing in the world. Okay, so, big dragon guy. Don't hit him. You can, however, go over to his left hand and just go pick up Soul Proud Knight. It's a lot of souls and it's worth it. However, can walk up to him. You can grab the straight sword one, but we also want this guy. Did I really just fucking... Oh man. I've never done that. That's fucking crazy. So we're going to swap out for a Stora's Trade Sword, which is has a C scaling in Strength, Dex, and Faith. So since we're going Dex Faith, this will be our weapon for a while, at least until we get a little bit better. I mean, even its stats are fucking great. 50% physical block, 30%, 35% fire and lightning, stability 32. It's still good, and it does magic damage. Straight sword from an unknown knight, likely one of Astoria's superiors. High quality weapon with a powerful blessing. This has a... oh shit, what do I need? I need 10 dex. I need to level my dex twice. Okay, well, we're gonna go back. So let's just... pop a... okay. Now... we're gonna pop all our souls. Fucking all of them. So we're gonna be leveling up a lot. So 3,600 souls. I think that can get us a couple of levels. And then you want to head down here and talk to this lady. Just speak and reinforce Estus Flask to a +1. That will heal us for a good amount of our health. So when we're in trouble, we'll be just fine. But let's level up. So we need to pop 2 in the dex, and then 2 in the faith. We're going to stop at 20 at a certain point, and then I think we'll be alright. However, let's go ahead and equip that sword and change this out for the Dragon Crest Shield. So, you notice it's got lower magic defense and lower lightning defense, but much higher fire and physical reduction. Oh, I thought it was 100%. Oh well. But yeah, and higher stability and higher durability. You see that? But it weighs a little bit more. So can we still roll? Yeah, we still got our roll, I think. Ninja flip. Not really ninja flip. Okay, what else do we have on here? Yeah, ninja flip. Okay. Keep that for a little bit anyways. And, ooh, 337 on those balls. Come on. Fight me. Yeah, looks bad. That shit. Really fun what you got on me. Short sword! Ah! Ow. Fuck me. If you can, don't use your Estus. Pop your heals. It takes a little while longer, but you want to save your Estus for when you're actually in trouble. So we're talking boss fights, we're talking invasions. You fucking off here. Oh, no, bitch. And strong attack. I love the Astora Straight Sword, because as with every other straight sword, did he fall down? Yeah, fuck it. Well, almost every other straight sword, with them to be barbed as the exception. You can do a thrust attack with the strong attack, which is great for places like this, because we're going to be in some corridors, so we're going to poke them. Sometimes when you too close, you'll bounce off, which is bad. That can be, you know, life or death. So let's, for beginners, I would recommend actually getting a long sword or a short sword, something with a thrust attack. Come on, come on, come on, come on. When you riposte and when you backstab, it'll give you something called invincibility frames, or iframes, which basically makes it so you can't be targeted by enemies. That includes stuff like spells, and a bunch of other cool stuff like that. Yeah, see, that would normally have hit me. As for that, oh shit, could've got a backstab it. Oh well. So, because our faith is so goddamn high right now, at least for our level, for our area. Anyways. Chew like a schmuck. Block these guys. They have a really bad attack where they just fucking lay on the damage. It is not fun to be hit by that repeatedly. They hit you like 6 or 7 times. You will take every piece of it. Let's see if I can. Is he gonna be around here? I forget where he is. Anyways, we're gonna go through here. Jump, because I'm cool like that. I love the ninja roll. Yeah, that thing. Watch out. Don't get too close to him when he does that. These guys, you want to knock this guy down first. Thrust. And thrust. There's our rubbish. Oh, shit. That was almost dangerous. He almost snuck up on us. Okay, we're going to go up this little ladder here. And someone's left us a message. What do you say? Praise the sun! Yeah. I think we will praise the sun. 420 praise it every day. Alright, so now we're just gonna pop in here, and I believe there's no, shit, there's no item in here. God damn it. Walk through the white light. Pop around here. Solve an undead. Yeah, you kind of want to save all your soul items, because they are... I want to just go and whack them once. Oh shit. Shithead. Okay. Now if you're playing a different type of character, like you're not playing a faith build, you didn't want to get the sword of the shield. If you go in here, you can find yourself a nice wooden shield. The wooden shield, I believe, 93% block. So it's not 100% quite yet, which is kind of nice to have 100% block. It's not super necessary, but it's good to have, because say if someone hits you for 100 damage, you're taking 7 of it. It's not that bad. But if you're getting hit by a big baddie with, you know, super large weapon like a great axe or something like that, you're gonna want that extra life. Stab that guy. These guys you just forward light kick or forward light hit and then stab them. That makes them way easier to deal with. Trust me on that one. He's gonna go there and you're just gonna fucking stab him. And then we're just gonna go over here, go down here. All right. And still I missed him. Ow. We're gonna heal real quick. Double kill. Yeah, one of the problems I think with clerics or faith builds, early on anyways, is that their lack of offensive miracles. They're all kind of defensive. Throwing knives are cool. You want to run and jump over here. Rolling won't get you there, but jumping will. The defensive ones are kind of nice. Like they're all a bunch of healing abilities, which I'm not saying are bad. Like crossbow and boats. They're definitely not bad. But I feel like they could be used somewhat better. Oh shit. Like I really wish there was a couple more offensive miracles besides like force, emit force, lightning spear, which you have to actually try and get. You can't just straight up buy it like you can everything else. I feel like they were kind of lackluster, and I really wish that they were better. Let's go ahead and go human for this. We're gonna pump some to dex. Actually, let's put some into endurance. Yeah, endurance is good. Then you're actually gonna go human. So 1 to go human, 1 to chemical modifier, and 1 for item discovery. When you actually have 1 soft humanity, the number at the top left, you see I have 3, you actually get an extra 50 item discovery, which I think is great. It lets you farm a little bit more, you know, try and figure out what exactly you need to, you know, get a particular item. Like if you're going to farm Baldur Shield, if you have 10 soft humanity, you're going to have a good time. I think we'll actually... try and summon that some, bro. Because if we happen to beat a boss with a Sunbro, we get a Sunlight Medal, which is going to be used to increase our standing with the Warriors of Sunlight, which is what we're going to go for. If I'm not mistaken, you need, I think it's 25, right? Yeah, 25 faith to start, or you can help you out with bosses 3 times. Each one will reduce the faith requirement by 5, which total 15, which means you only need 10 faith to get Lightning Spear. We're definitely gonna do it. I just want to have as much faith as possible. Come on. Summoning failed. Butts. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. I think at this point, actually, I'm just gonna equip all this stuff because I want to be sure that I have the armor for this stuff. So I get my shit fucked. Let's do that, bro. So, it's dangerous to come in here when you're not expecting it. This guy's sitting right over here. You can actually snipe him from that bridge. But with the guys raining down firebombs, it's a little difficult. Cost. Background shield. Ours is way better. Ours resistance fire. Plank inside of me, and black fire bombs. Really helpful. If you are having difficulty with the next boss, with the Taurus Demon, use these. These will save your fucking life. Hey, come on. You gonna fight me? Yeah, oh god. Okay. He gave us some humanity. That's nice. How nice of him. Actually going to stab that guy. Dodge. Dodge. Stab. Loot. Oh. Oh god. Oh god, please. Please, please. Okay. I thought it was more fire bombs. The armor's okay. It's not great. It's not the worst thing in the world. However, I'm just not going to. Yeah, see how it's bouncing off? They'll pop Estus occasionally. We forgot to grab the residence key. I just realized. We need the residence key from the Undead Merchant to open this bad boy up. Unless you have the master key, of course. But I will need the residence key because I'm going to try and go for a full help mode. I'm going to try and release everybody I can. So we're just going to pop a real quick. I don't want to run back. I'm lazy. Yes. Alright, let's go do this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Probably not try and summon people while I'm being attacked. That's great, thanks, yeah. I do want to get a knight on my side. That's cool. We'll see if we can't summon him. While we do that, we're going to go clear a little bit. kick. Kick and stab. Kick and stab. Drop down here. Kill that bro. 2,000 souls. Man, we got so many souls.
Well, now, you seem to have... I try...
We want to buy from him this orange soapstone. Just buy one. You only get one. We're gonna buy this guy. Buy the bottomless box. Someone failed. Great.
Thank you kindly.
It's awesome. I love it. Am I being invaded right now? Shit, I am being invaded right now. No, still okay. I think it's gonna fail. When you see that wall, that fog on your wall, in like an opening like that, like from your bonfire, that means someone's trying to invade you, or you're trying to summon somebody. I'd love to get that sunbro. Great. Deprived. Oh man, there's so much fun to play. They start with the most even stats, but really, if you want to make a good build the way you want to, go with the Pyromancer. SL1, good shit. Summoning failed. Yeah, thanks, buddy. That's a lot. Okay, we're gonna keep going. I'll try and summon this guy. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Back motherfucker open. Now, with the sword we have, you're not going to use that forever. So around this time, when you're playing the game, you want to kind of think about what kind of build you want to go for. Now, us personally, we're going to be going for a Dex build. So we're going to want to grab weapons that scale with Dex, because when we make them Faith, or Divine rather, we're going to change their scaling. Something failed. God damn. I hate it. Yeah, this game does peer-to-peer, which for you non-techies basically means you're trying to contact the person's network directly, which could potentially be bad, because if they're not the best connection, or if your connection's being a little weird, it can cause some issues. Ow. Fuck my ass. Sweet, more humanity, just what I always wanted. In all honesty, it's not that bad. Yeah, Havel's at the bottom here. I kind of thought about going back and doing it. Large Titanite shards, fuck yeah, and some 2 Twinkling Titanites. That's gonna be really good for us, because Twinkling Titanite is used to upgrade weapons that are unique. So weapons you can't find anywhere else or get duplicates of. So in-world drops, like the straight sword of Astora, is one of those things. It'll be really helpful to us, anyways. All right, so now we're gonna go back down. I need to actually put on Mechanism. Actually, let's leave it up for people who don't know. Right message. Be wary of Geography. Sniper spot. Dark spot. Dark view fall. Concepts. Undead, elation, grief, hope, dark, light, blah blah blah. Attributes. No. Body parts. No. Objects. It's gotta be something here. Characters. Techniques. Beware of sniper spot. There we go. That makes sense. Oh shit, I forgot. Because we have a unique weapon, we can't upgrade it. We can't enhance it with magic. So, we are going to go here. Now, some people have told me that if you do a jumping attack, a jumping strong attack. Oh, look at that sweet ass damage. Yeah, normally if you have a regular weapon, you can actually enhance it with that pine resin, which is good. It's good stuff. Lets you add lightning damage, which I think all demons or something are weak to, or rather armored people. So, guys in heavy armor, use lightning. Dragons, use lightning. It's gonna be great. We're going to yeah, look at that sweet dragon, man. Oh, sucker. 4,000. Yeah, I need to level up or some shit. It's a lot of souls.
Ah, hello.
So what's my bro?
You don't look hollow. Far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Okay. So, now that's good. I actually think that's a good stopping point before we go onto the dragon. So I think that's gonna be it, guys. I see you guys later. This is Blue Gales from Games. Bye.